All right, let's get right into it. We've all been there, right? That moment of sheer panic when a golden opportunity just pops up out of nowhere and you've got like seconds to make an impression. Well, today we're going to flip that panic into pure confidence. We're going to build the perfect elevator pitch, together, step by step. Just picture it. The elevator doors slide shut, and standing right next to you is the one person you've always wanted to meet. A huge industry leader, your favorite artist, whoever. The clock is ticking. What do you say? And look, this isn't just some random thought exercise. It's a real test of how well you can communicate who you are and do it fast.
We like to call this the 30-second encounter. It's this tiny little window of opportunity where just a few well-chosen words can totally open a door for you, create a connection, or plant an idea that could change everything. So really, the question isn't if a moment like this will happen, it's what are you going to do to be ready when it does?
And the answer to that? It's having an elevator pitch. This is your secret weapon for all those unexpected moments. It's a tool you want to have in your back pocket, ready to go whenever, wherever opportunity decides to show up.
So what exactly is it? Well, an elevator pitch is basically a super short, persuasive speech that sparks interest in who you are or what you're all about. And I love this analogy on the slide. Think of it as your personal highlight reel. It's not your entire life story, right? It's just the best parts, the most exciting clips, all rolled into one powerful, unforgettable package.
And here's the catch. It all has to happen in about 60 to 90 seconds. That's it. That time limit forces you to be crystal clear and get straight to the good stuff. No fluff, just pure impact. But you know, just having the perfect words written down is only half the job. To really make your pitch land, to make it truly unforgettable, you've got to master what we call the soft skills secret.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. I mean, anyone can memorize a few sentences, but it's the delivery, your energy, your conviction, how genuine you sound. That's what actually gets people to lean in and listen.
Let's break that down. First, communication. This just means you're explaining your ideas so clearly that nobody's left confused. Then there's confidence. This is huge. It tells people, hey, I believe in this and you should too. And finally, adaptability. That's your ability to read the person you're talking to and maybe tweak your pitch just a little bit to fit the moment. These three things, they're the engine that makes a great pitch run. Okay, so we've got the why and the how covered. Now let's get our hands dirty. We are going to build a pitch right now, using a super simple but really effective 4-step blueprint.
And to make this super practical, we're going to build our pitch around this one simple question. What is the best advice someone gave you? This is a fantastic starting point because it immediately makes you think and get personal.
So here's the game plan. 4 simple steps. Hook, connect, personalize, and close strong. This little framework creates a perfect story arc for your pitch. Let's walk through each one.
First up, the hook. Your only job here is to grab their attention right away. You can ask a question or start with a really bold statement. This example is great. The best advice I ever got? Stay curious. It changed how I see the world. Right away, you're thinking, oh, tell me more.
Okay, so you've hooked them. Now what? Step 2 is connect. This is where you explain why that hook actually matters. You're connecting that opening line to a bigger idea, giving it some real meaning. You're bridging the gap for them. Next up, step 3, personalize. This is where the magic really happens. This is where you bring it to life with a quick story. You're showing them, not just telling them. This little bit about the science club makes the whole pitch so much more real and memorable. It proves the advice actually did something.
And finally, you got to stick the landing. Step 4 is to close strong. You end with a confident statement that wraps it all up and leaves a great final impression. This last line ties it all together and ends on such a positive, inspiring note.
All right, so we've built the pitch. You've got the blueprint, you've got the words. But we're not quite done. The last and maybe the most critical part is to go beyond just reciting a script and truly make it yours. And this brings us right back to those soft skills we were talking about. When you're practicing, focus on these 3 things. Try to maintain eye contact. It builds a real connection. Use a clear, steady voice, and project confidence, even if you have to fake it a little at first. Your body language says so much.
The whole process really boils down to this simple but powerful loop. First, you just write. Get your ideas out. Don't worry about it being perfect, just get it down on paper.
Then you practice, and I mean actually say it out loud. You've got to hear how it sounds, feel the rhythm of the words. This is where you really find the flow.
And finally, based on how it sounds, You rewrite. You'll hear the awkward parts. You'll know what to cut and what needs a little more punch. You just keep refining it until it feels completely 100% you.
Because at the end of the day, that's the whole goal. It's not to just deliver a pitch, but to totally own it. And this is a skill that goes way beyond an elevator ride. It's for job interviews, for networking events, anytime you need to share your ideas. So when that door slides open, you won't be panicking. You'll be prepared. The only question is, what's your pitch going to be?